looks like it's not just the two boys.
Can I just come in barefoot?
You can.
Put your shoes on, just so.
Oh my god! But we have to like pretend.
We don't have to.
We should.
Oh no, it's fine. I want to do it.
I see both sides.
Or should it just open?
Hi guys.
Here. Okay, so Chuck, we're gonna go do it. You want us to do the knock thing?
You're crazy.
We want you guys.
Sure.
What does Chuck want?
I don't know. I would have just kept it going and all this
Ready?
is being.
That's what we're
Yeah, I
doing.
like that.
I would include all this.
Yeah,
I would
we
just-
should.
Now,
We
you
should.
know what you said, so it's
We're
not going to be
still
real.
doing
It is
it.
real. It's already started. We're in.
Okay,
Come on.
fine.
Hello. Hey.
Yay. Oh
No,
my
I want to do the
God.
knock.
Yeah,
Let's do the knock.
Oh,
What
so
the
we're not
hell?
okay.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do the knock.
I disagree.
Let's no.
I agree with Benny.
I think we should do the knock to have it as an option.
Fine.
In case we want to not pretend. This should be
No,
unhooked.
I make it undone. I want to
Okay,
be able to throw it
so
over.
you're not going to knock.
I think I'm gonna jump in.
This
Walk
is
from the outside.
terrible.
Okay. No, we're not walking from the outside.
Just do it.
No.
Walk from down the street.
Okay.
How many seconds?
30. So,
Is there anybody you want to talk shit about that's not here?
no.
Just kidding.
Give me a kiss.
I love you.
I don't like to gossip, but I do think that gossiping made us human. Didn't I say this to you?
You did this.
We're back on Celebrity Couples. Today we'll talk about a mild evening illuminated by the gentle neon glow of a local bowling alley sign. The surrounding air filled with laughter, music, and the unmistakable crack of bowling balls meeting pins. It happened on Wednesday, March 18th. An otherwise normal night transformed into something extraordinary when two world-renowned stars made an unannounced entrance. As the doors swung open, none other than Selena Gomez, known globally as a singer, actress, and advocate for mental wellness, stepped into view accompanied by her husband, Benny Blanco, the acclaimed mastermind behind so many musical hits. The two were not just arranging a private bowling game. Far from staging an isolated celebrity night with velvet ropes and invitation-only allure, they came ready for some lighthearted fun and dipped straight into the heart of the evening crowd, their presence unnoticed by many at first, but soon causing subtle double takes. The couple, for once, swapped stages and red carpets for low-lit lanes and the distant chimes of classic arcade games, eager for an evening basked in normalcy rather than spotlights and applause. Selena could be spotted in classic blue jeans, a favorite sweater hinting at just how at ease she was, while Benny sported his usual relaxed vibe, a style that resonated understated charm rather than showy flair. Neither appeared interested in drawing a crowd or claiming some exclusive area, leaning instead into the surge of energy that pulsed from families making memories, groups of friends escaping weekday routines, and anyone else seeking smiles, not signatures. As Benny prepared his first attempt at the pins, Selena played the ever-supportive partner, her cheers loud and spontaneous, her smile as radiant as millions had seen on magazine covers, yet somehow warmer and more intimate when shared in this glowing haven. Whenever Benny's ball veered off course, missing entirely or succumbing to the notorious gutterball, the pair exchanged good-natured jokes, each laugh seeming to echo in the soft lighting, and both celebrated victories, big and small, with enthusiastic high-fives and impromptu mid-lane dances. The audience, initially surprised by their unannounced arrival, soon found themselves drawn into the joyful orbit of the pair, their infectious laughter and honest camaraderie bridging the gap between superstar and spectator with invisible ease. Subscribe now to join us for more unexpected celebrity moments just like this. The casualness and playfulness on display as Selena, after a tense series of frames, managed to clinch a slim but decisive victory in the final round after nailing a crucial spare, her triumph marked not by over-the-top celebration, but by that familiar sparkle of joy that fans had come to cherish over the years. But the night didn't flicker out as the bowling tally was finalized. With a renewed spark, Selena and Benny made their way to the arcade, a section vibrating with nostalgia for Selena, who grinned at the sight of childhood favorites lined up like old friends waiting for one more game. Benny, always up for a challenge, bounced from game to game, each attempt more animated than the last, whether it was matching moves on dance machines, aiming for a perfect shot at basketball hoops, or testing his reflexes against blinking, buzzing machines. The two weren't there to dazzle crowds but to test their luck and skill against each other, swapping playful jabs and teasing taunts like only the closest of companions could, while curious onlookers watched as two familiar faces revealed their most unguarded selves. The air hockey table drew them next, and the sound of the pucks skimming across the surface became a running soundtrack as the game unfolded into a spirited and occasionally hilarious competition. Benny's dramatic cheers and exuberant victory lap after a particularly well-earned goal earning a laugh from even the most reserved spectators in the arcade. Meanwhile, Selena's own determination shone through. Her every score met with a delighted gasp, framed by the shimmering glow of arcade lights dancing across her expressive face. Whenever the puck sailed into a goal or clattered against the side, the couple broke into fits of laughter, momentarily pausing only to snap a quick selfie or share a word of encouragement. Subscribe for more authentic celebrity adventures, where fun trumps formality every time. Throughout the night, their banter and game-to-game rivalry put everyone at ease, bridging that timeless chasm between fame and familiarity. At no point did Selena or Benny withdraw behind invisible barriers or shy away from a conversation. And, in fact, they often leaned into casual chats with others celebrating milestones, a child's birthday, or friends marking the middle of the week, making their presence more of a pleasant surprise than a disruption. Those lucky enough to witness the festivities didn't just score a story for future retellings. They caught candid snapshots of unfiltered happiness, like Selena lining up for a crucial shot, her brow furrowed in concentration, or Benny whooping in triumph as coins spilled from a jackpot machine at the arcade. The couple's energy was harmonious, their affections clear in every gesture, every whisper of support, and the easy rhythm of their movements, never choreographed but naturally in sync. As the arcade wound down and regulars filtered out, Selena and Benny lingered, content in the shared afterglow, making one more memory in a space defined not by glamour but by the simple joys of play. Those last moments were as vivid as the start. Selena resting her head on Benny's shoulder, both glowing not from the colored bulbs overhead, but from a night free of pretense, obligation, or the gaze of hundreds of cameras. Even as their evening drew to a close, they paused to wave goodbye to some of the night's youngest bowlers, laughter following them out onto the sidewalk, where city lights mixed with the persistent hum of the venue behind. It was, for the many who witnessed it, a rare glimpse into the private worlds of two icons whose public lives so often seem etched in gold. But there in that bowling alley and arcade, fame faded beneath the backdrop of neon, pins, tickets, and laughter. Instead of celebrities, they were simply a pair deeply in love, steadfastly focused on each other, and gracefully tuned into the wild, sometimes silly rhythm of a night off from everything demanding and difficult. Selena, who has never shied away from talking about life's challenges and the pressures of stardom, seemed the furthest thing from stressed as she suggested one final round at the claw machine, her grin flashing as Benny eagerly tried to scoop up a plush prize for her, both reacting with exaggerated cheers as the toy slipped just out of reach. Benny enjoyed the moment, taking it all in stride, his enthusiasm for each failed attempt just as genuine as when he played sold-out shows or crafted hit songs in the studio. They were present, united, and clearly basking in the novelty of this shared bubble, free of filters and fanfare, where simple pleasures took precedence over everything else. The onlookers, ranging from high schoolers to couples celebrating anniversaries, found themselves swept up in the collective warmth generated by Selena's bright demeanor and Benny's wit, taking home mental souvenirs that couldn't be bought online or scrolled past on social feeds later. The only evidence left were quiet social media whispers, grainy photos, a snap here, a video snippet there, shared among those lucky enough to share the night. This was no PR event staged for magazine covers or late-night interviews, but instead, an honest embrace of everything ordinary that most celebrities rarely get to enjoy publicly. Selena and Benny strolled from lane to arcade and back again, at times pausing to congratulate a stranger on a rare strike or encourage a shy child to try their luck at a video game, their manner open and unforced. They didn't hide behind sunglasses or avoid autographs, instead moving through the space as if they were as anonymous as anyone else, entirely given over to the simple purpose of a night off filled with laughter, games, and gentle competition. The after-work rush that had first greeted them gradually gave way to quieter, more intimate hours, the lines at the snack bar thinning, and the arc of the evening settling into that rare, suspended feeling. Time slowed, moments stretched, and the world outside receded. In those closing chapters, Selena and Benny lingered over French fries, their animated conversation punctuated by the whirring of the skee-ball machine and the muffled cheers each time someone nailed a tough shot. They didn't check their phones or break character, each minute more precious knowing that soon they'd be back in the world of scheduled tours, interviews, and travel. Subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories. Never miss a moment like this. By the time they left, it was well past midnight, the bowling alley doors closing behind them as Selena and Benny faded into the cool air of an unhurried night. For everyone who saw them, whether up close or from afar, the memory of two world-famous faces, so grounded and genuine, would stand out far longer than any viral headline. As their silhouettes disappeared, the memory remained, a reminder that behind every big name lies a heart hungry for laughter, an appetite for games, and an endless capacity for the joy that comes from showing up, being real, and simply playing.